So I had this mentor, this older friend of mine once say, nothing good ever comes out of giving up. As I've been recording these videos, I can tell you I've been unbelievably stressed because I'm trying to push myself to be a better version of myself. And that's exciting, but it's also painful. And I came to the point of realizing that I would rather deal with this stress of pushing myself and trying than dealing with the stress of giving up and never trying in the first place. Because when you think about it, a lot of us, we already have difficult decisions to make. Sometimes we are put in positions where you have no options that are easy. You only have hard choices. And in my case, there's the hard choice of staying where I'm at, which is where I don't want to be, or moving forward in a direction that I want, knowing that it's going to hurt like crazy, with the benefit of learning in the process, regardless of whether or not I get what I want in the end, if I reach my goals, because one goal is, I think, the process of learning. And I can think back to teaching my students, and one of my rules for them in the classroom was that everyone had to be willing to make mistakes, because if we're not willing to do that and look like a fool in the moment, then we're not going to grow. I think we don't like taking risks, and we'd rather give up because we don't want to run the risk of looking like an idiot to whatever crowd is around us. But the fact of the matter is, and I've said things along these lines before, that those people who turn out to be our critics, one, their criticisms tell you everything you need to know about their character, and two, your character is forged on the fact that you're willing to put yourself out there and try new things. Like when I was in college and a little bit earlier, I had developed this attitude that if I'm gonna face a challenge, that challenge might very well break me, and I might very well fail at that challenge. But even if I fail, I'm going to go down fighting and trying. And I intend to do the same thing here at this point in my life, because giving up is not an option. Will I get where I want to be in life? I don't know, but I certainly can't stay where I'm at. And you should be okay with staying where you're at if where you're at is not optimal. So don't give up.